Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Ollie here. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Actually, let me take my glasses off so you can see me, so we've got that eye-to-eye contact. So for those of you that have just stumbled onto my channel for the very first time, a very warm welcome to you. And for those of you that have been continuously supporting me and have been following me on my journey, then welcome back. So I'm in the outdoors because I thought, it's actually quite sunny here in the UK at the moment. Just about to hit some golf with some friends of mine, but I thought I would shoot across a quick video to you guys, really in the way of giving you a report on what's been happening so far. First of all, I just want to apologise for not shooting across a video in quite a while. I've been really busy doing quite a number of things, which I'm going to get into in a bit. So in terms of this video, what I really wanted to talk about was the sort of challenges that you could potentially come across when embarking on a journey where you are aiming to get to that potential freedom. Now, I don't just mean freedom financially, but I mean freedom from time. Freedom from not being knuckled down to a 9-to-5 job, but being able to do things on your terms as and when you want. And of course, that's by being able to not work in an office, but be able to generate income passively. And if you are able to do that, then obviously you are going to be able to do things as and when you want to, spend more time with your family, spend more time with your friends. So effectively, that's what I am striving to achieve, and this is the whole reason why I put together my channel. But like I said, what I wanted to talk about in this video was really about the sort of challenges that us entrepreneurs will come across when on that journey to freedom. One of the challenges, I guess, would be that you should not be under the illusion that things are going to happen immediately, that things are going to happen quickly, because they won't. And I think that the sooner that you realise it, then I think the easier, not the easier, but I think the more chances of you sticking to being on this journey is gonna remain. So yes, I think you just need to make sure that and be made aware that this isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen quickly, but what you need to stick with is the fact that it will happen. Okay, so that's the first thing. I think the second thing, for me in particular, I think is being overwhelmed and being able to stay focused on, being able to keep focus on, certain things. Because for me, when I took upon this journey, what I was doing is that I was really interested in going into affiliate marketing, and that's the area that I chose to explore. But as I was doing that, I also realized and I stumbled across other methods of generating income online. And because of that, I thought, let me give those a try. So, for those of you that are already checking out my channel will know that I have basically explored various different methods of generating income online, one of which is affiliate marketing, but there are other methods like buying and selling online as well, using various different platforms, and that's actually what I started off doing, and that's what actually started making me money online to begin with. But there's also other ways that you can make money online, and that'll be things like drop shipping, and that'll be things like offering your services as a freelancer. And for those of you that want to know more details about all those various different ways of making money online, then make sure you check out the rest of my videos. They'll be around here somewhere. Make sure you check those out. But that again can be quite challenging. It's really being able to focus on a few things rather than a whole heap of different things, because I think you can really get into the trap of kind of scaring yourself and being overwhelmed, which on a number of occasions I have definitely been a victim of. There are sometimes I wake up and I think, okay, what am I going to start to do first? Where do I put my focus? So yeah, every day I'm trying. I am going through the phases. I'm not a champion at it yet, but I am definitely getting a lot better, where I'm just trying to focus on a few things at a time as opposed to try and do anything and everything. And that is definitely what I was doing to begin with. So that's not to say that my plate isn't full, because I think it definitely is full. It's definitely full to the brim. I did think that there's definitely room for me to work a lot smarter than I've been working. But you know, it's all a learning curve, and that's something that I'm looking to improve on. So yeah, make sure that you focus on a few things first, be a master at that, and then move on to the next thing. Don't do what I've done, which is try to focus on everything and anything, you know, that cold scattergun approach, because I think what you'll find is that you'll find yourself being overwhelmed, overworked, and you don't really, you know, you're not really getting the best out of yourself. You know, you're being overstretched. So that is definitely another challenge that I think you need to be made aware of. Another a challenge that I think a lot of us probably face, and when I say a lot of us, I mean us entrepreneurs, is the fact that you know, you need to stay consistent. Again, I think for me, on top of everything else, I think consistency is probably the most important thing, and it's key as far as success is, because you know, it's all good getting started. I think, you know, we all have the potential to get excited and enthusiastic and get, you know, put 100%, you know, for a short while. But then as soon as it starts to lose its buzz, as soon as, you know, we start to hit those hurdles and challenges, then I think it's quite easy for us to be distracted and feel a little demotivated. And I think it's those moments where you push through those that it really does test you as an entrepreneur, and it really does test you in terms of how badly do you want it. So yes, the other challenge that you could come across is the fact that, you know, being consistent with everything that you do, making sure that you always have a schedule, that you're working to a schedule, that you're working to objectives, that, you know, that you can track your progress, because without those things I think it's very difficult to stay consistent. And again, this is something that I'm not 100% perfect at. You know, sometimes I can fall off, sometimes I will get distracted, because, you know, life is life, right? You know, we do a whole host of things, and for those of you that are following me on my channel will know that I've recently lost my full-time job. Well, I haven't lost my full-time job, I actually took voluntary redundancy, but I'm no longer working 9 to 5. Now, what I've done is, ideally I'd like to be able to work on my own thing full time, you know, generate money online, but at the moment I'm not at that stage where I can create a healthy income to keep me doing it full time. So unfortunately I've had to also look at other full-time work, but what I've made sure is that when I do go into full-time employment, that it's something that I can use to complement my other projects, and that's generating money online. So, you know, that's another video, and I'll make sure I'll go through that. But like I said, I'm kind of wandering off now, but what you definitely need to do is make sure that you are consistent, that you are tracking your progress, and that you don't get disheartened. You know, things are going to happen. You know, things are going to fall through, things are not going to go to plan, but actually that is all part of the overall plan, okay? Because without the obstacles, without the mistakes, you're not going to grow, okay? And at the end of the day, progress is all about you know, growth, and you can only grow through the mistakes and the challenges that you come across, right? So it's important to keep that in mind. And again, I'm not saying it's easy, you know, it can be difficult, but you know, if you are serious about wanting to create that lifestyle that you want, then you definitely have to make sure you push through those times where things can be hard, where things do fall apart and they don't go to plan. Those are the times where you're pushing through, and even though it may not seem like it at the time, it's those times when you are pushing through the hard times that you're actually making the most progress and the most growth. So yeah, just make sure that you keep consistent, and by doing that, keep an eye on your progress, because it will get you eventually where you need to go. So that's the other thing. And the last thing that I want to leave with you guys in terms of potential challenges are keeping away from the naysayers. Now, you're going to come across a lot of people. Some of them will be your closest friends, it might be even family, that will always be on a different page to where you are. If they're not at the same mindset of where you are in terms of being an entrepreneur, wanting to work for yourself, wanting to create income online, a lot of people won't understand that, okay? Because at the end of the day, they're probably, it's been embedded into our brains that you need to have a 9 to 5. You need to go for that promotion. You need to work towards a pension. And that's when things start to happen, when you get your pension. But like me, I'm sure like many of you guys out there, that's just not us. That's not you, right? You don't want to work, till you're about 75. Get your money then, and then enjoy, your life. You don't want that, and this is the reason why we do what we do. This is the reason why we strive to create that freedom, that wealth, because one, it's possible, and two, it's just not the way it works now. You have we all have the opportunity now, especially because of the internet. It's made 1,000 millionaires a year. And there's no reason why you, me, or anyone out there, that can't do the same thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and I'm going off a tangent again, so apologies for that, but what I'm trying to say is try to stick to your guns, try not to get swayed or discouraged by the people around you. This is the reason why it's always good to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, people that are also pushing themselves, people that are also at the same mindset of wanting to create that freedom, that have entrepreneurial mindset, that motivation, that inspiration. It's always good to surround yourself with those people, because those people are the ones that are going to encourage and push you to get where you need to go, right? If you're hanging around people that are content of where they are, and they don't really have much ambition to go anywhere else, then you are going to be kind of confined to that type of mentality, unfortunately. And I'm not saying go out there and start dissing your friends and not hang out with them. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that try not to get distracted. If it means you have to distance yourself from them, then you need to make that choice. But having people that are constantly drawing on your energy and being negative, you can't surround yourself with that, because it will hinder you. And I've been a victim of that. That's not to say that I've lost touch with friends, but unfortunately not mean to do it on purpose, but when you're on this journey, it can be quite lonely, because you have to kind of distance yourself from the people that you normally associate yourself with. But at the same time, when you are on this journey to freedom and entrepreneurship, you also meet new people. You're also networking. So yes, it kind of sounds harsh where you've basically got rid of your old acquaintances and kind of made new acquaintances. It's just how it goes, right? It's not something that's done deliberately. I guess some people do that strategically to an extent, but I didn't do it that way. It's just so far, it's just the way it's happened with my particular case. So I think it is definitely important to surround yourself with like-minded individuals that also believe in the same sort of goals and life aspirations that you have. So yeah, always try to surround yourself with like-minded individuals, and do not surrender to the naysayers. Do not surround yourself with all the negative energy and negative people that are around you, because again, that is so easy. It's so easy for that to happen. If you did like this video, then make sure you hit the thumbs up and like, and also throw some comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going through a similar journey? Are you going through the same sort of challenges that a lot of us are going through, and how do you get through them? They're not easy, but again, I think if we can build this kind of community where we're helping each other out, then it's always a good thing, because I think it's important that we help each other out, because there's a lot of room for everyone, but it's just really being able to make that first step. And I'm always a strong advocate of taking massive action, because none of this can happen unless you get it started, unless you take that massive action and just get started. So yeah guys, gonna leave it there. Like I said, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button too, and hit that little notifications button, the bell icon, so that every time I drop those knowledge bombs, you will get to know about it as and when they happen. So guys, have a great day, and I look forward to catching you on my next video. Take care, bless.